like the producers are divided too.
There's a very good thing to be a Tar Heel or a Wolf Pack member.
No, it's not a good thing to be a Wolfpack member. No
Yeah,
member.
actually, it is. I'm married to a Tar Heel, and my older son is a Tar Heel, and my younger son went to state. So we just got a whole family full of winners here.
A whole family full
definition of house divided.
Literally,
yes.
That's like ultimate war.
That is correct. Okay, Meredith, I know you need to dip out at 7:45, so why don't you bring us up to speed?
Okay, so I hope everyone got my email. Sometimes I get notifications that some email addresses don't work, so I'll have to fix that. But there will be a tower lighting as a WRL tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And I have not checked the Google Forms since I last sent the email, but when I last checked it, there were 6 people, including me, signed up, which means that there were 2 spots left. So I will check and see who the last 2 people were that signed up. And then we'll have we already have one other producer joining. I don't remember exactly who it was, but and then I'll be there as well. And then we'll probably have one more producer, but we encourage you all to watch it on TV. But all the people that will be attending, we want to be sure that we are being COVID safe. We're going to be behind the fence that is like right in front of the fountain, which is like where everyone watches it. So I ask that everyone just respectfully wears their mask and social distances, but we will be planning tonight a short video to put on like YouTube or Instagram, stuff like a short video of the tower lighting to kind of like sum it up, since like it's an annual thing. But yeah, so very exciting. If you are going tomorrow, we plan to meet, let's say 6:45, so we can like have some time in case someone's running a little bit late, so we can all meet together, talk about who wants to divvy up the work, and but yeah, that's about it. So we just want more content. Like, I know we've been working a lot on like the mental health and history videos, but I think it's good to like get some content out there. And I feel like this is something that's like very simple and can show off like how we can utilize our cell phones to make like high quality videos. So yeah.
That sounds really good. So how many shooters do we have?
So I can actually check. As of right now, we haven't divided up how the work is going to be. I just have people sign up. Everyone that has a cell phone will be getting videos at some point. So basically everyone.
That's cool. Yeah, I think it would be great to cover it from a lot of different angles.
Yeah.
And if anyone remembers my spiel from last time, like it's good to have a variety of shots in there. So maybe like a close up of like the lights, but then like the wide shot will be one of like the whole thing, and then a medium shot, and then a close up shot.
Right. And I think we can probably also make some of the air check of the event available, so you guys can get a good tight shot of the tower when it comes on. I was actually looking for the form. I know Meredith sent it out, right?
Yeah.
You sent out the link.
Yeah. I can pull it up as well too to see.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I can read it out too. Right now on the shooting dock, it says Navya, Preksha, forgive me if I say this wrong, Joy, Claire, and Ella.
What form is that?
It's in the mental health drive thing that we have.
That is we're talking about the Christmas video.
Oh, okay.
The tower lighting, that Google form.
Okay.
Right. I'm looking for that email. Here we go. Can do you have it, Uma? Can you put it in the chat, the link?
For which one?
I have it.
Omer.
Okay, good.
Okay, so there were 11 responses. There a way to show when people sent in a response?
It's I would imagine that the order that they're in on the form would be the order they came in, correct?
Okay.
Or if you create a spreadsheet, the timestamp will be in the first column.
I mean, so there's 11 people on there, including me. Would it be bad to have 11 people?
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. So in order to make things less complicated, I think we can just say whoever's on here now will just go. So I can read that off if you want me to.
Oh, before that, really quickly, by the way, was the last meeting recorded? Someone asked in the chat.
Yes, it was.
Do you have a link for that by any chance?
I downloaded it. I would have to put it back out there, but I can do that if someone wants to see it after the meeting.
Yeah, I think Laurel wants to see it.
Absolutely. I can do that for sure. I'll do it. I'll post it after this meeting is over.
Okay. Sorry, Meredith.
You're good. Okay. I'm putting in the chat everyone that signed up and that will be going tomorrow. Oh. Okay. Okay. Here we go.
Very cool. Jared, are you going to be bringing your camera?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't matter. I can bring my phone or my camera. It doesn't matter.
Okay. I just thought if you had your camera, you would be able to get some telephoto shots that would help. Because generally, especially in low light, the iPhones are better for close-ups and wide shots.
Yeah, I mean, my camera, it doesn't do good in low light.
It does not?
I mean, it does, but like when I'm shooting, it doesn't do pretty good. I mean, it's just because I don't have another light right now because mine is on back order. So that's why it's like kind of dark. But other than that, it's normally good with actual light.
Gotcha.
There's actually some ways to edit your camera settings. I can drop a link to like how to switch it into like a setting that will make it more like optimized for low light. So I'll send that really quickly.
I also have I ordered like a Fuji film camera from NC State for my final project, and I have like another week with it, and I haven't used it for anything, and so I'm able to bring that.
That would be great. I'll be there too, so I can definitely, if anybody's having issues with their cameras, or if you have any questions, just find me, and I'll help you out. And
I mean, I should be good, because what I normally do is, if when I'm shooting at night, I bring my live view unit with me and like store it for it on that, save those files, and then it's normally, for some reason, on live view when I stream to that, it brings up the brightness a lot, so I can try that as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to. Then there's also there's ways to take advantage of the available light that's there. And actually, there will be, because we'll be shooting out there, and it is going to be more lit up than you would think. There's already, the trees are lit up. They look great. The fountain is lit up. And then, of course, the production crew will have their lights out, blazing for the talent out by the fountain. So I think,
all right.
Yeah, we should be pretty good.
Okay.
I have a question about the event.
Yes.
Is it open to the public?
Yeah, I mean, we don't encourage. We don't actually say on the air, hey, come on out to the station. But we don't discourage people from coming.
I was curious because I didn't know, if we would be getting camera angle wise, how that would work, if there's a bunch of people.
Right. There's actually, the people that are going to be standing around will make good foreground for some of the wide shots of the event. Yeah. And actually, those of you shooting with iPhones are definitely going to have the advantage there, in terms of being able to go high and stay high for a while. This shoulder cameras like the ones that Jared has tend to get kind of heavy after a while. But I think it's going to be a cool thing to shoot, and for you guys to be able to pull your video and do some edits. I think that would be great.
For sure. Should we go ahead and talk about ideas for the video?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
So I guess a good question is how many people have been to the tower lighting for the burial?
Anyone?
I've been to 4 before, within the year.
Yeah. So I don't know how this one's gonna look logistically, due to COVID, but I've been to 1 or 2 of them. So I think, and I don't know if they're still gonna have musical guests or groups performing, but that's usually the most exciting part, I think. But so I think just the most important thing is getting crowd reactions, which we can film from the side, but also just getting some shots, just panning around, to see the people watching the show and them enjoying it. But then we can also just have people that we can kind of divide it up once we get there on if there's a choir group, and it's okay, this person, you just get a still shot of them and just stay there and get the whole performance if you can. And then we'll have other people working on different camera angles throughout it, so we can have as many shots as possible. So when we're going and editing after, we can choose and not just have like one and be like, oh, I don't really know if I like this.
Would this be like something like an actual package, or would it just be like a VOSOT or something like that?
I figured it'd probably just be on YouTube.
Oh, no, I mean like in terms of just like style. Like, I don't know.
Style?
Like, should it just be like a voiceover video where we have like people, like different people, and then like maybe a few interviews, so just like a quick video, or like something where like someone is actually like practicing anchoring or like practicing like reporting or something like that?
I was thinking like resource wise, we would probably just make it in a way that seemed like a promotional video, but it's not. We kind of did a video last year for the Night of Lights, and there's one on YouTube if you want to look at it as like an example. It was more just like showing what the event is like. We had some like music in the background and just had like a bunch of like scenic shots throughout the whole thing. So I think that might be the best bet, since we don't have microphones, like lavalier microphones or anything like that. And we don't know how the sound will be there. But I mean, we can try and get some shots of people like talking about the event. And we can do voiceovers after as well. But I was figuring it was probably going to be more like practicing scenic shots.
Yeah, I think that if anybody can actually pull someone aside and or just while you're standing next to them, frame a shot with them in it. And if you're standing, like, the great thing is with an iPhone, you can be standing right next to them, and then you can tell them, hey, I'm with WRAL Post 5. Can I ask you a couple of questions about this, this event? And then just to do a quick interview, and then we can sprinkle those sound bites in, if people actually say cool stuff. I mean, I think in terms of creative, there's lots of directions you can go. And, if I think there can be, depending on how much content you guys get and how motivated people get about putting messages or videos together, it could be more than one video. So I think that honestly, the sky's the limit. So then also there's going to be a good opportunity from different parts of the campus looking at the main area there, that would make for some really nice, really pretty wide shots, especially as the sun is just going down. If you get out there, between, well, I was going to say, if you're planning on getting there earlier than 6:45, you might be able to get some cool shots, because normally leading up to 7:00, they're doing live hits outside for all of the newscasts. I got an email about the coverage plan. I can look at that real quick and give you guys a better idea of what we're looking at for tomorrow night.
Yeah, and I just sent the address because I had some questions about that.
The address? You mean the address of the TV station? What's the question?
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. I had to clarify it was at the actual TV station, because they have tower lightings in Durham, not like WRAL, but like that water tower they have.
Yes, all three towers will be lit simultaneously. So the two water towers at Rocky Mount and at Durham will be lit at 7:20, and then also the tower. But I have a feeling. Hey, listen, if you live in Durham and you don't want to make the trip out here, they're going to have a whole thing at American Tobacco, and you can cover that as well. So don't feel limited or don't feel compelled to, if you live in Durham or you live on the north side and you're closer to Rocky Mount, which I don't think anybody is, but if you feel closer to Durham and you want to check out the American Tobacco, we would love that footage too. I mean, we'd love to see what you can create from that end too.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I got the email open.
Oh, good. Yeah, I was having some trouble with it.
That's fine. We're actually going to be doing cut-ins every half hour starting at 4:30. So, but our news ends at 6:30. So there's nothing that you're going to be seeing between 6:45 and 7 o'clock. The tower lighting is exactly approximately at 7:20 p.m. We'll have a little countdown before that, but I think it'll be within that 7:20 minute.
That's what they're shooting for.
Yeah, that's usually the deal. So there's about 5 minutes or 7 minutes of like, shots afterwards, everybody oohing and on, and then we end the show at 7:27. So what else do you want to know? I'll be out there, but I'll probably be somewhere else. I'll be out before 7 o'clock, but and around until about probably 7:15, and then I'll be sitting at my normal poop station after that. So in case everything goes awry.
But Meredith, the actual tower lighting, you can come just like you're coming to a post-5 meeting. Park in the parking lot, and the main area is going to be right around the fountain.
Okay.
Now we're probably going to have most of that taped off. So, and I think for the most part, I don't feel that we'll probably be letting people in, even the post-5 people, inside of that perimeter.
Right.
So just because we're still in that COVID situation. But, and for those people who are in the charter who haven't sent in their applications, this is the kind of thing that would predicate you to fill in your application and get it all in, because that would having these kind of things where you're interacting on behind the scenes.
I could bring my to you tomorrow, right?
That's fine. That's great.
Also another idea really quick, just tossing this around. If we're doing like a promo type video, what if we come up with like one of like those Christmas jingles and have that play, and then like we can put like the B-roll over it. So like Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night, but like something that's themed to like WRAL. Like we can come up with like our own version of that, like a parody, but like not really a parody. It's like still to the same tune.
You're saying just a music bed, sort of a holiday music bed that sits underneath that? Okay. Yeah. I mean,
we can make that available.
Steve's got all kinds of music that sits is several minutes long and is very cheery and holiday-ish.
But like we make our own version of that. So like the rhyme would be like something that's like WRAL themed.
Well, I think we're just trying to get through this thing. So I feel like we should
actually, just so you know,
stay in our lane here.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Uma, we have WRAL music, but that's just news music, and that's very, very specific to the newscast. When
no, I meant like you know how there's like the night before Christmas, or like the night before the news aired,
right,
all through the building, something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, like for instance, I'm doing a promo for the Durham Holiday Parade, and so I went to FirstCom, which is our music service, and I searched under the word festive, and I think also holidays, and I found a jazzy version of one of the holiday songs, and it's very cool. I can call it up and let you guys listen to it, just so you can get an idea. But this First Com music service is really, really strong, and television stations like WRAL have these available to them. I'm going to log in. Okay, and yeah, but you can definitely use a music bed under your edit.
This might be over ambitious again, but like if we have like all of like the footage like collected into a drive or something, what if we have like a little holiday competition where like people get the music and they get like, or they can pick like the music and like they have the footage, and then whoever edits the best one, like.
Yeah, I think that would be a very cool thing to do.
That's good, and it encourages more people to edit the videos and not just like 2 people.
Right.
You can use so many things as well. You can use iMovie. I use Canva. It's a really weird like video editing software, but it's super simple and it's really fun to play with, and it's free. So
What is
I use that for school.
What's a feasible prize though?
Bragging point? I don't know.
What?
I was like brownie points. I don't know.
I'm sure I could find some WRL swag that we could use.
T-shirt.
Like a
Some kind of something cool. Do what?
Like a t-shirt or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do like place like first, second, and third.
I think that would be
First place
fine.
gets like a t-shirt. Second place gets like a cup. I don't know. And then like third we get like a really cool pen. I don't know what merch there is. So
And we need a limit on there too then. Like we need like a time limit for the video to be like a minute long.
let's say like 30 seconds. That's not too much.
I think
It would be better for the music though.
Well, we could say a minimum of 30 seconds in case someone is like new to editing and they just feel comfortable with that and don't have a lot of time. Would it say like 30 seconds is like a good minimum, and then like a minute max?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or if it goes over a minute, that's only because it's so good.
Yeah.
It can be longer if it's great.
And just so everyone knows, like, raise your hand if you don't know a video service, like, or a video editing service that you like, and like in case we can like give you access to one or talk to you about one. Like, just raise your hand if you do have one that you can like use.
Excuse me.
Raise their hand.
Bless you.
Hello.
Anyone?
Hello.
I have one. It's called Canva.
Yeah, like iMovie or like Adobe or like DaVinci Resolve if you don't have that downloaded. Like, just raise your hand if you have like something.
Michael K said I can get Adobe. Golly, something is making me sneeze.
If you
Aidan Yung
has Adobe unless someone else is paying like for you, like a college or something like that. Just putting that out there. Yeah. Like, don't do that. That's a bad idea.
Let's see.
If you want, Ella, instead of OpenShot, try downloading something called DaVinci Resolve.
iMovie does count.
iMovie does
count.
Anything counts. Okay, in case any of you don't have anything on hand, if as long as you have a computer, try downloading DaVinci Resolve, or you can use an online editor like Canva, which Meredith suggested. Whatever works though. So, okay, we'll have the competition then. Basically, all of the shots that we have will get put into a Google Drive folder. So we'll make a folder and email that out. And then the time limit, it has to be 30 seconds. And then the maximum is a minute, right, Meredith?
Yeah, don't go over like a minute and 30 seconds. Like that's like too much.
I'll tell you what, why don't we just let everybody try to contribute whatever they can, whether it's music or video or whatever they can, and then we'll just judge whatever comes in, okay? I just want to see content coming in, because at this point I haven't seen anything come in. So honestly, if you guys feel compelled to do anything, I would like to see it, and then we will all will community drudge everything that comes in so that we can have some kind of we can have something to say that we've done something in this short amount of time. I just want there to be something. I don't want everybody to like push this off. I want to see something by next week. So that way we can go away for the week when, in 2 weeks when we're going away for vacation and have something that we put out. Okay.
Yes. Publish or perish.
Yes, exactly. Right now I see a lot of stagnation. And I think that once we get rolling, and it doesn't matter what it is, if it's a 5-second thing, we can all judge on that 5 seconds. I mean, I don't want to limit anybody to how much they do, or I don't want people to feel compelled to have to fill a minute or fill 30 seconds when they only have 15 minutes of really, really good stuff. You know what I mean? I just want to see it out. I want to be able to put something out, and I want you guys to feel the satisfaction of completing something, and that's going to help this ball get rolling. Because right now, we're just not rolling,
Yeah, I think it would be great to if everybody just had some fun, created whatever you can do. We can look at it as a group, like Chris was saying, and publish it. We really need to be able to do that. I mean, like for instance, Uma, what's your turnaround on some of your projects? Is it a week?
For my in-class projects, it's around 2 weeks, and then for Caroline, a week. It's usually like 1 week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's good because basically people who create content, I don't even work in the news department, and I will go out on Monday and need to have something that is airing on Wednesday. It's like, and sometimes it's a 30, 60 second or 90 second spot.
Our topical department moves video and 30-second promos within like 5 to 10 minutes. So I want you guys to get that thought process. These are 5 to 10 second promos that are used as like sort of teasers during our regular primetime broadcast, and they're basically putting them together as the news is happening. They're literally recording this stuff and editing it and sending it to our master control within 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. So I want you to know that there's no limit on what is good and what we can create. There's no time limit on it. Have a good one.
Usually for our school broadcast, just like for time frame, like timeline, for example, we usually like make every meeting. So it's kind of like post 5 where we'll have like a 30-minute meeting every Monday, and that's like our story ideas. And then by Wednesday, like everyone has like turned in what they had to do, whether that's like an FSG or like a VO or like a package that they had to shoot or something like that. So it's turned in, and then we do the live show on Wednesday.
Mhm.
And that was the original plan, and that's actually the original start of post 5. That's what we used to do. The post 5 reports was all done weekly, and so there were people working on stuff constantly and turning it in, and then we would roll it into a show. We've really gotten away from that in the last few years, and just we have it's comical that we have more tools than we've ever had before and easier ways of making content, and we're making less content. I mean,
Yeah, it's a little ironic.
Yeah.
Do we have like a thing that would allow us to make like a show online, like a way like we could do like a live take for like 2 anchors, but like via Zoom or something like that? Because I know Carolina Week did that, but I don't know if you guys have like have software we could use for that.
I mean, we can help whatever you're trying to do. The key is to start getting the pieces together to make it happen. I mean, we want, the things that you need is just content, and we can construct a show out of content, but right now we don't have any content. So,
right. Yeah. So like, for instance, if you guys did a bunch of videos about the holiday season, then we could literally write the intros and outros for all of these different pieces of content. Then different members could do those intros and outros from your rooms where you are now. We could record that, take it into an editor, then piece all of the intros and transitions and everything and make a full show with it. I mean, that's how we do Brain Game now. Brain Game is done completely virtually. All the schools participate from different parts of the county and the viewing area. Those teams are recorded from Zoom and then put together in an editor for the show that airs every Saturday.
How about this then? Like, why don't we go over like what specific kinds of content you could turn in? So for example, a package, a VO, a BOSOT, something like that. So go over like the jargon. And then after that, like everyone before leaving today has to turn in like some idea of what they're going to do by next week.
I don't want to see an idea of what you're going to turn in. I want to see you actually turn something in. And what we'll do is whatever you bring in, we will share what it is. If you do a VOSOT, you don't know what a VOSOT is. When you give it to us, we will tell you it's a VOSOT. Congratulations, you've done something. This is I think this is my point, is that if you get so caught up in what you're trying to, trying to create, you're never going to do it. I just want you to just get out there and shoot stuff, and if you don't know how to edit, don't worry about it. Just call one of us up, message one of us, and we'll help you walk through what it takes to edit, what it takes to get started. You can use the movie editor that's native inside of Windows. I mean, there's a video editor that I use all the time that's in my Android phone. I mean, when you're putting stuff together, it's a little bit harder because you have to duplicate the same clip like 3 times, and then you have to squeeze it and cut out the ends of it and then put it all together. But honestly, all these tools already exist in everything that we carry with us, or everything, those tools exist. They're just, resolve the learning curve is huge. It's not, that's why iMovie exists, is because the tools, iMovie is just so simple. It's like you throw this on here, you take the little marker, you move this, you mash all the things together, and then you look at it and see what's broken. That's iMovie. And essentially, once you do that 5 or 6 times or 10 times or 20 times, you're going to want Adobe Premiere, because you're going to be like, well, I want to break this track out, and I want to dip this track here because I want to put this, this bow and, this VO in here. And then that's later on. But right now, I think what we have to do is just start bringing content to the table, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, right.
How about like okay, let's just start like because this meeting is recorded, everyone before leaving today share something that will that they will cover. So a story, like legitimate idea that you'll carry out. And it could be anything. Like today, for example, like I got pied in the face for charity thing. So like I could record that and make like a little clip out of it. And like I'll just go name by name like on the screen, so that way like we make sure everyone is covered. And make this like 10 seconds max. So first person I see who is not a producer is Evan. Do you have a story idea you could bring to the table?
Or just any little bit.
I'll think of it for right now. I guess maybe something outside. Yeah.
Okay.
Next person is Brooklyn. I'll come back to Brooklyn. Ella. Ella T. Aidan W.
Would this be like something that we would edit like amongst everyone here?
Anything
No, it would just be like your own thing. Like for example, are you going to like a Christmas event that's happening in town? Just like record that and like maybe get like an interview with someone there or something simple like that. And you would edit it and bring it in.
Oh, so maybe like a football game wrap up, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Anything you think is interesting. Anything you think is interesting. Yeah.
I want it from this week. I want something that you've just done. I think everything should be weighted, you know, with the same measuring stick.
Next person is Aidan Yung.
I'm not really doing anything this week. But I'm watching like, I don't know, there's like some esports tournaments that I could do like a little review of or something.
Yeah, that works.
That's definitely relevant to what's hot now. I think you could shoot. Are you actually going to be at a place where people are involved in esports, or is it just online?
I'm watching it online because it's like still COVID.
Right. Do you have a way of recording the screen on your computer?
Yeah.
I would do that. I would record some of the action and then take notes about what snippets would be cool, and then you could actually tell the story about I suppose it's a tournament, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you could actually cover the tournament utilizing screen records and take notes, and then basically write a story about how that all folded out and what made it interesting.
All right.
Next person is Michael Caves.
So for my like school and my engineering class, we have this like whole year-long project, and our final presentation, like we're supposed to find a problem in the world and then like actually build a solution for it. Our final presentation for that is Friday, and it's in front of like a panel of engineers, so I could try to get that.
That would be cool. It's definitely a cool thing. Yeah. And just try to make sure you get shots of whatever is pertinent to telling that story.
Yeah, I could ask like one of my classmates who is experienced with film. Like I can ask her to film like most of the presentation, and then I can like edit it through that.
That would be definitely cool. Please do that. That sounds great.
Next person is Haley Pender.
This week I'm helping to volunteer at our school's like wrestling match. So based on where I'm standing and like helping out, I think I could get some good footage of the match or like interview somebody. interview one of the wrestlers. So I think that would be good.
That would be great. And what's really great here is when you guys are just talking about things that are going on in your lives and around you. I mean, there's some really interesting stuff. I think this would be great if everybody could deliver on these things. That sounds like a great story.
Next person is Lauren. I don't know what her last name is, so I guess I'll just come back to her. Naya Churchville. Oh, Ella says a story on her school's Christmas theater performance in the chat.
It's not this week. If they must be rehearsing for it. Is it possible to go to one of the rehearsals? Oh, Meredith, good luck with your appointment. We'll see you later. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow night for sure.
Next person is Chandler Porter.
I might be able to get footage of my school's basketball game on Friday. I'm not completely sure. I might go. But other than that, I can't do anything else because I have basketball practice, so I can't get footage of that because I'm participating. So that's all about I have that's interesting for a story.
Yeah, is there anybody at your school who might be able to get footage of the practice of the game to help you with the story?
The practice, no. The practices are closed off, and at school and for the game, it's away. So
it's an away game.
I don't think anybody from my school will be going. It's going to be the other schools like photographers and videographers.
Gotcha. Where's the game? What school is that?
I go to Enloe High School, so we play Southeast on Friday. Southeast Raleigh on Friday.
Oh, well, Jared goes to Southeast.
You're going down, Chandler?
No, I'm not. No, we're not. We're not losing. I guarantee you.
I don't go
I'll also go to Southeast. It's called the Southeast Classic. It's a big rivalry night. I'll be reporting there with Southeast Broadcasting and them. But I'm the Southeast production manager for basketball stuff.
I don't go to Southeast. I go to East Wake.
Oh, sorry, Jared, but Isaiah goes there.
Yeah, East Wake lost last night to Enloe. I just want to make that known real quick. I just felt it. I just felt it was pertinent.
Just want to point that out to everybody.
Yes, sir.
Next person is Laurel Caplan.
I don't have anything big going on, but if my family goes to this like Christmas lights event, then I could probably film something there. If not, I could probably find something to do at school.
That works.
Yeah, if you're going, if your family is like driving through a neighborhood that's all lit up or something like that, that would be a cool thing to shoot. You can shoot from the car.
Next person is Preksha Jain.
I don't really have anything going on this week because I'm just like spending time at home studying for the SAT because I'm taking that in December or like the Saturday. So
then I think she deserves a free pass.
I mean, it seems like a really cool opportunity, so I definitely like don't want to miss out. But
you're taking the SAT. Focus on the SAT.
I'm a sophomore.
Don't screw up your college chances. Just focus on the SAT. Like whatever. Next person is Navya.
Well, actually, but going back to Preksha, if you have some time and would like to do a like a little vignette of the pressures of studying for the SAT, I think that would be fun.
Like a little like reel.
Yeah, just shoot it with your phone. You know, shoot the stuff you're studying. You know, you can take 10 minutes and shoot some footage, maybe do a selfie video, just kind of do a
COVID SAT days, like
right.
return to the SAT, but don't stress out over it.
Yeah,
stress out over your SAT. Actually, don't stress out over your SAT, but like focus on that.
I don't want anybody to stress out about it. It's really just, just the things that you would do on Snapchat, just a little bit more, just a little bit more, thoughtful, thinking about the of what you're producing. That's all.
Yeah, actually, Sohini has a great idea for Preksha about she could set her phone up and actually do a time lapse of her studying.
Oh, good.
That would be kind of cool looking.
Next person is Navya.
So there's a dance concert at my school on Thursday, so I could get footage and interviews from that.
Well, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Absolutely.
Next person is Langston Brooks.
I'm going.
I think your mic is out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could hear you, and then it looked like you muted yourself by accident.
Well, I'm going to my.
I feel like his mic is your mic did that again. You can drop it in the chat, by the way, if your mic's not working.
Yeah, if you're having trouble with your audio.
I'll go to the next person then. Samir.
Yeah, so we're doing something with the student newspaper tomorrow for the holiday stuff. Like we're filming a video, so I could probably write off of that and bring something.
That'd be great.
I remember I filmed those videos because I went to the same high school as him. They were pretty funny videos. Next one is forgive me if I'm saying this wrong. DeAndre
Champagne.
Oh no, you're fine.
Chambers.
You pronounced it right.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so just like a few other people, I don't really have anything going on this week, but I'll either try to find something at school because we do still have some things going on, even though it's COVID, or I could just have my mom drive me around the neighborhood and I can video certain houses with lights and stuff because a lot of people are doing the decorations early.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Next person is, also forgive me if I say this wrong. I'm literally Indian, but I can't even say Indian names. Malaki? Is that an Indian name?
I think it's Malachi, right?
Oh my God.
Malachi Hicks.
I'm dumb.
I was confused too, but I think I heard Malachi pronounced it.
That looks like an Indian name, so I thought it was an Indian name.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry.
We may never know.
If you don't have a video idea, just drop it in the chat at some point. And last person is Sohini, and that's definitely a South Asian name. So, Sohini, do you have an idea? You can drop it in the chat too. Oh yeah, she dropped hers already. She's saying she's thinking about how school life has changed in the last couple of weeks with a rapid increase in cases. And Langston says basketball game. So we can just talk about basketball games in general and put that into one whole group of things. Okay, so this meeting is recorded, so all of your ideas are basically recorded.
Written in stone.
Yes.
Yeah, and I want to thank everybody. And actually, first, I want to thank Uma for taking charge and going through and getting everyone to think about doing this, doing something. Please make sure you follow through on that. It would be so awesome if everybody brought back content next week. We could look at it and then plan on putting everything together the week after that. Or you know what I mean, so that we'd have something that we could actually record intros and outros for, and then do a completed program, whatever length it ends up being, before we all break for the holidays.
And we all have like, we'll give you like a rundown of like some jargon that's like commonly used, because there usually is like a way, like for lack of a better word, there's usually like formats for the videos that you turn in, especially for broadcasts. And like for now, just know that like, I guess according to Chris, like we'll teach you that like as your stuff comes in. So don't worry about like making it like too, like trying to tailor it right now. Just like get what you can and turn that in.
Just bring it in. And we will share with you what's important and how it works and because there's no way to show you with it's going to be more relevant to you with your own content. You know, if we just show you a video where you don't know where any of the content came from or how it was created or how it was produced, you're not going to know what that means, you know. But once you see it with your content and what you actually shot, it's going to make a lot more sense, and you're going to love seeing that cohesiveness come together. It's a lot more, it's going to be a lot more relevant.
Yeah. Because it's your work. We're going to help you refine it and make it better, and it's going to be awesome. So I want to thank everybody for being involved. And it's 8:00 now. I think we can call it a night. Please, if I will be at the Tower Lighting tomorrow night, so I'll be looking for you. Chris will be there too, hugging as many people as possible.
You see this face? If you walk up to me and let me know, I know a lot of you guys don't like to use your camera. That's fine. If you see this face and I'm near wherever the line is, come over and say hi. I don't mind interacting. It'll be like this, you know, but it'll probably be exactly like this. It'll be, so just.
Yeah, so that's what you look like with your mask on. Right. Very good.
Anyway.
All right, cool. I'm going to save this recording, and then I will post the other one from last week and put the link up for that. So appreciate everybody being here, especially sharing your ideas, and go team.
Langston asked, when is the recording posted? I think just ASAP.
As soon as filled up, as soon as we get all your content in, then we can start putting it together.
Oh, the recording of this meeting.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, this meeting? I can post it tonight as well. So the first link I'll send out will be for last week's meeting, and then the second link will be for tonight's.
Yeah, Steve has no problem turning around content.
That's right. Do it every day.
Singing Hark the Sound, the UNC anthem, in front of Duke Chapel. Donate to UNC Camp Kesem.
That's because you're Tar Heel born and you're Tar Heel bred.
Tar Heel bred.
And when you die, you'll be Tar Heel dead. All right. You guys be good. I will be talking to you soon. Thanks, Chris.
Excuse me, who is anti-UNC in here? Why is everyone an NC State fan?
I'm going to end the meeting and end your pain right now.
Because right over there.